And it's basically me just talking shit on my ex. Welcome back to Not Done Talking. We are here again and we're not done talking. Maria, what's up?
Nothing. I feel like whenever you ask me what's up, I'm like, I got nothing.
No, but okay. Welcome back to Not Done Talking. We have a ton to talk about this week. For all of our friends that are new here, we just want to say thank you for your patience as we work through our audio issues. We're going to get there. We promise. We are editing and producing this ourselves, so it takes some work, but I think we might be on the right track. So your man's gone.
Yeah, I dropped him off on Monday.
Oh, are you happy, sad? You seem
Okay. No, it's so weird. I have mixed feelings because I
you want
won't
to get back
lie.
to your life
Well, having somebody there for 10 days straight, and it's like
in
he's
your
not
house.
working while he's here.
Hmm.
And there was one day where I came home from the office and he was still in his clothing from the
When you
morning,
left him.
and I was like, I have worked my fucking ass off today, and there's like 10 things I could have used help with around the house while I was out, and I was kind of a bitch, and then I was like, all right, reel it back. He's visiting, he works a lot, and so
It's his
I just
vacation.
it's his vacation.
Yeah.
And he was jet lagged. And so I was like, okay, chill out. But I do miss him because when he was gone,
I mean,
I was just like, whoa, this is weird. It's so
yeah.
quiet.
Did you
So
cry?
weird. I did.
Yeah.
We are the quintessential airport couple who
I
I'm
get
like,
it.
someday somebody's just gonna take a picture of us.
I get it. Oh my God. I get it. I get it. I get it.
So
There's
I'm
just,
always like, oh. But
it's
this time it was better. I
impossible.
mean, I always bring my dog too.
Oh,
So
good. So that your
yeah.
dog can cry with you.
Yeah.
Yeah. But honestly, that's probably nice to have on the way back.
Yeah. Yeah.
God,
It was
those
good.
freaking car rides on the way back when you're like by yourself again and you're like, okay, and then you get in your routine again and like things start. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. You get it. It's the one thing I will say, the bed, I'm sleeping so much better. I cannot share. I need a king bed because a queen bed is not doing it. And when we share a bed, I literally will go sleep on the couch sometimes because I can't stand how much he moves in the bed.
Mm. That's fair. I used to have to share a twin bed when I would go visit Meek. And then his mom would put a cot because when I visited him
uh,
at his parents' house and he had a twin bed.
Wait, so when you guys were still kind of getting to know each other, he was
Yeah.
living you were getting to know each other at his parents' house.
If you're saying, did we have sex at his parents' house? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And like, it's weirder now because you hear everything in that house. And like back then,
Yeah.
I didn't realize. Um, it's weird. I don't know. Yes. I remember my mom's like, you're going to stay at his parents' house. My mom's like very Catholic and was like, you're not allowed to stay at his house. You're not married. And I'm like, Mom, I'm 33 or 32. Like,
Hmm.
yeah, I'm allowed. I'm actually allowed. Um, but
I have so many
yeah,
questions.
we did all the
What? Wait, okay, hold on. Before we move on, was it awkward? Were his parents excited to have you over? You were
yeah.
just getting to know each other.
Yeah, so God, I'm sorry. I feel like I stole Marco's part of the story. I met him in Thailand. We hung out for like 4 days, and then that was like August, and then beginning of October, I went to go see him. It was like almost 2 months later. And I was like, I'm going to your parents' house. Like, we have to rent a hotel for like part of this just because I feel weird
Okay.
about this. Looking back, his parents probably thought it was the weirdest thing. We like took suitcases 2 days after I was staying there and went into Bruges and like was like, we're gonna stay in the city now for 2 days. And it's just weird.
Well,
But
they knew
I
why.
mean, yeah, but like do you know how in Europe everybody closes like I don't know how to say this in a different way, but like the living room door, there's like a door to go into the living room.
Yeah,
And then
yeah.
like the whole downstairs is closed off.
Yeah.
It's different, I feel. And
Hmm.
you find out sneaky ways to do the things.
Yeah. No, US. Okay, well, we're gonna move on to the topics, but
Yeah.
it is crazy how open US houses are compared to European house. Like the living room is closed off, whereas here we have
Place.
it wide open.
Yeah. And it's like every other country I've been to, they like have the door to the living room.
Yeah, even the
Yeah.
kitchen sometimes.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Anyways,
Yeah. Yeah. Meek, you
we
said the door to the
digress.
kitchen. We do digress.
Hmm.
But wait, this is something me and Meek, we were actually talking about it in couples therapy yesterday.
Uh-huh.
Do you think we graduated, FYI, so we're good. Still staying married.
Congratulations.
Thanks. I know.
Oh wait, I have questions about that, but this doesn't need to be like a whole Maria and Amy and our boys.
It's fine. People, please. I also have my Carl's a Mess sweatshirt on. It
Oh, I
came
love
from
it.
Loverboy. Yeah. Um, we were talking to my therapist about how I think European men are more affectionate
Oh
in
yeah.
general. Like,
That
go ahead.
I had to like worry. I was like, am I getting love bombed in the beginning? And then I realized it's literally just him. Like he's
Because
very affectionate.
Meek is so affectionate. Like I remember when I first saw him after not seeing him, and he like was like touching my legs on the train back to his house, and I was like, ugh, like you're a stranger. I don't know you. But
Well, Marco
also,
will do it like in
yeah.
front of my parents. He'll like
Oh,
have his hand in my hair and stuff. And I'm like, I wonder if they think this is weird.
oh my
Because
God.
I would think it's weird if my brothers were like all touchy feely with their girlfriends in front of me. I don't know.
I know. That's the same though. He'll do it in front of my, like he'll put his hand on my leg or like touch my face.
Same.
But I guess it's been so long now. I don't know. But the other thing I think is they're affectionate with their friends. Do you find that? Like, how does Marco greet his friends? He probably kisses them on the cheek. They're
Now I don't.
Italian. He
They
doesn't have any
hugged, I
friends.
think. Well, he does have his guy friends. They like hug, I think.
Yeah, but
But now I'm like, did they kiss on the cheek? Because I made the mistake of trying to hug everyone and they would go to like kiss, kiss.
and then you're
And
like making out
I
with
didn't even
them.
know the order because I think they go left to right or right to left. Whatever I did, I kept doing it wrong and kissing people on the lips. And it was really
Ugh.
embarrassing.
God, the
How does Meek
kissing
greet his
culture.
friends?
Oh my God.
Yeah, I
Well,
know.
okay, so the kissing culture is another thing. So in Belgium, it's either one or three kisses. So
Okay.
one, if you're just saying hi, three, if it's a celebration. A celebration could be a holiday. A celebration could be someone's birthday. A celebration can be we haven't seen you in a long time. So I didn't like in Philly, like I barely even hug my friends hi most of the time.
Yeah, same.
Um, but you have to like do a formal greeting there. And I remember one time when I was meeting his whole family, his sister sat next to me and she'd be like, this aunt's doing one kiss, three kiss, one kiss, three kiss. But you're just like dodging uncles left and right. Yeah. Yeah. And I'll never forget the time that Meek was in Philly when he first moved there. And he met one of my friends, but like one of my friends I worked with at like a restaurant who was from like, this doesn't mean anything, but like from Northeast Philly. So she probably
Mhm.
doesn't even kiss her parents. You know, like
Uh-huh.
we're not kissing. And we're in ShopRite, which is a food store. I was like, this is my friend. Tell her it's nice to meet her. And he like walks up, he kisses her. And she goes, oh, we're kissing. We're kissing. We're kissing in the pasta aisle. Okay, we're kissing. And I was like, oh my God. Anywho, what the fuck are we talking about today? Are you
Okay.
okay? You're happy? You're fine? You're
I'm good. Well, I'm
okay.
already looking. I like we talked about this before. I like to plan out when I'm gonna
Yeah.
see him next. So I was looking at Portugal because Italy trips in July are so expensive and
Insane.
Portugal's a little cheaper. So I was like,
Did I tell
okay,
you
maybe I'll do.
where?
Wait. Wait, you're going to Portugal.
Yeah, and
Oh my
it's
God.
but that's why I was like, did we talk about this? But
We did talk about
Portugal's
this and I just chat GBT last night. I was like, this flight is too expensive. Do you have any alternative suggestions for the same dates? And it was like check Barcelona, check Portugal. And so Portugal seemed a little cheaper. It's still not
yeah.
great.
Where are you going
But
in Portugal? Like Lisbon or the
so
Algarve?
Porto?
Oh yeah, 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 yeah,
Does
yeah.
that sound? I literally
Yeah,
don't know
it's right above
anything.
Lisbon. It's
I
only
haven't
because
bought
I
flights or anything. I don't
yeah,
know.
flights were insane for Europe this time. Usually we go like there's like some wedding or something usually happening and we'll go and like make a trip out of it.
Yeah.
Um, but they were crazy this year. Um, but you guys also should try to do the Algarve just because it's like beaches. Are you guys beachy people?
Yeah. And that's
Yeah.
why I want to go in July because I want it to still be warm. Wait, what are you saying? The Algarve?
Yeah.
Is
AL.
that in Algarve? I see it. Okay. So
It's like
pretty.
all of like the most incredible beaches. That's where I'm going
Okay.
in a few weeks in June. June.
June. Okay.
Yeah. And we had done that before and then did have you done any of Portugal before?
No, just give me your whole itinerary.
Okay,
I'm
I
just
will.
gonna
I'll share
copy
it because
it.
like Lisbon's
Like I'm not even
incredible.
joking. I will copy your itinerary.
It was such a good trip. We had COVID, but after that passed, we went from a wet. It was so good. Doesn't matter. I'll send you deets. You should
Please do.
absolutely do that. But also,
I
like, I want
also
to
love to go on TikTok and I'll watch like what places to go on TikTok, what restaurants to go to. Sometimes you
100%.
get like niche like creators who have like 10 followers and they have niche places and I love it.
The Portugal TikTok, if you want to go down that rabbit hole, is so good. That's how I found everything.
Okay,
And
cool.
it's, well, I always say it's cheaper because to me, everything's cheaper than New York and it felt very affordable. Um, so yeah, the food was amazing. The beach towns were so good. They just were so good. I
Cool.
love seeing a bunch of different beach towns. Okay, what are we actually supposed to be talking about today?
Okay, so the Met Gala happened. We've got some TV to talk about, some Summer House, some other stuff.
And my
And
surprise for
then,
you.
oh my God, can you tell me what your surprise
Yeah.
is?
Guess what I did on Sunday? It's fine.
Wait,
Okay, I'll
is it
tell
a,
you.
I literally was going to be like, Des Bishop?
Yes.
Are you being serious? You saw Des
Yes.
Bishop in New
So
York?
Des Bishop was shooting. I was like, hopefully she says Des Bishop again.
Fucking, I didn't want to say it because I was like, if I'm wrong, that's so awkward. I keep saying it.
Des Bishop.
We
Des
need to do,
Bishop.
we
Oh
need
my,
to do like a compilation of all the times I've
you
brought up
say Des
Des
Bishop.
Bishop.
Okay, so he was shooting his special at the Comedy Cellar, and I saw it last week. It came in my email just because I get whatever, it doesn't matter. I get notifications from them.
Yeah.
And I sent a text to my friend who loves Des Bishop because he was really big in Ireland like
Uh-huh.
years ago. She's Irish, and I was like, should we go to this? She goes, I already bought tickets. And I was like, okay. We're like, let's see how we're feeling on Sunday because it was Sunday at 4 o'clock.
Oh, that's
Hard
weird.
time. Hard time. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was okay. First of all, he is I the videos and things of him do not do justice of how attractive he is in real life.
It's his swagger. Because, like,
But like
he's not as tall as I pictured him being, but he has a swagger. Like, the way he carries himself is so hot to me.
also he had great skin. He was
Yeah.
dressed like impeccably. He wears a suit when he's doing his performances. Like the set, he crushed that set. The room was so warm. That's what that sounded so douchey of me to say. That's what they say when oh my god. I'm so embarrassed. Can we cut that? The room was just like on fire. It was electric. It was like just the laughs. I have not seen a comic do an hour that solid in a really long time. Like I saw Nikki Glazer last summer, and I think we talked about this before. Like it's really hard to keep people fully engaged for one
Yeah.
hour. And I think when you get into the smaller venues, it's a lot easier than when you're in like those big auditoriums where,
Yeah.
a lot of misinterpretation, but it was so freaking good. And
I
it's
am
going to be on
so
Hulu.
jealous. Okay, I'm
Yeah.
gonna watch it. So when I went to see him, first of all, I was sore. Like my face actually hurt
Oh,
from laughing, my cheeks for
same.
like 2 days. But he was doing things like off the cuff. Like he was good.
Crowd
Like he
work.
was, yeah, crowd work because
Yeah.
we were a different crowd than he was used to. And then also, did
Where
he
did you
speak
see him?
Chinese?
Yeah, he always speaks Chinese. That's like his thing.
I love it.
Always,
I love
always.
it.
He asked if anybody was Chinese, and this was the funniest thing. Maybe I shouldn't say this because it's in a special. Well, he asked if anybody was Chinese, and this white guy pointed out like his girlfriend who was Chinese, and he goes,
Uh-huh.
"Whoa, whoa, 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 whoa! I don't know if I feel comfortable with the white guy pointing out the Chinese girl in the audience. Like that makes me a little uncomfortable." Where did you see him?
I saw him in Morrisville, North Carolina. And it was like right near a Hobby Lobby. And so the whole time, he was making fun of the venue. And it was coincidentally, because he's played there before, his back went out last time he was there.
He talked
This is
about that.
so, okay, he was putting like lotion on. Did he?
He didn't talk about that.
Which
How
is
long
funny
ago was
because
this?
this was like last year or something. He was putting on lotion in his hotel room and his back went out. And then, so obviously, he like attributes that with the venue because he's
Mm.
back. But I thought it was funny because Hannah on her podcast, Giggly Squad, she was like, I never put on lotion ever on my body. And I was just like, oh, this is funny. I know like their whole couple
Well,
lotion
he
routine.
talked about her too. He talked
I
about
love when
her.
he talks about her.
Yeah, it's funny because I think what people don't know is that he was a really, really, really big comic in Ireland. Like he would be like our like Dave Chappelle or like
Yeah.
Kevin Hart, like
Yeah.
huge in Ireland. And I didn't know that until my friend told me. I just thought, because there's like when you look back at Summer House, Luke's being like some washed up comic, and it's like, dude, you have no idea what you're even talking about. Like, not a washed up comic, so hot.
No. And there was so many Irish people who came
Yeah. It's
to his
there was
show.
yeah, same. I mean, I was with an Irish person too. So,
Yeah.
but like he
Dude,
made yeah,
I
go ahead.
have the biggest crush on him. I if that's okay to say. I'm sorry. I know he's married, but like
Yeah,
if
but
I met him, I think I would cry.
he also like looks I was sitting off to the side of the stage. He just has these eyes that like I'm like, does he want to have sex with me? Like we caught eyes and I was like, oh God. Oh
Same.
God. I
Same.
know. I thought it was just me, Maria. But you're as a woman, you're like, oh God. I'm deep in there, Des. We need to clip this so that Hannah can see it. Because this is with all due, Hannah, with all due respect. Get your
Both of their
that's a good
fans.
man. I know. I know.
Yeah, she got a good one.
She did. And it was funny. My friend Saoirse slid in his DMs, not in like a creepy, weird way, just to be like, you did a great show. And she was like super complimentary. And this is also weird. We have met him out with my husband's boss plays at the same country club that him and Hannah play at golf in the Hamptons.
Okay. Okay.
This is the most bougie shit. And one
Yeah,
time,
yeah.
we were at the country club and him and Hannah were like driving by and my husband's boss, like they all talk in the same, they're like making jokes about like the golf club and I'm sitting there, me and my friend were like, we're gay colors, but we like weren't saying anything. We just were like, so
Oh my
they,
God, I would die.
I know. So my
I'm such a
friend,
fangirl.
it's, I know. And it's hard to
When
keep
I
in your
met Tom
pants.
Schwartz, I cried. Like I'm a fangirl of like C, D list reality stars. But Des is like up there.
I don't know what to say. I'm just thinking because where did you meet him? At whatchamacallit?
Oh my God. This was like years ago when like Pride, when at Vanderpump, what it was the restaurant? Sir. Like
Yeah.
everyone used to go there and we went and the show was filming and all that stuff.
I don't know what to say.
Please don't use this against me.
No, I'm not. I'm just thinking that me and Jenna met him at his restaurant. What was it called? Schwartz and
Tom
Sandy's.
Tom. Oh, you
Schwartz and
went to Schwartz
Sandy's.
and Sandy's before it shut.
Yeah.
Is it any good? What was it
It
any
was
good?
it was weird because it was like the location was like threw me off so much, but I also think that is just me in LA. Like it was in a small little
Strip
shopping
mall.
center. Yeah.
Yeah, everything's in a strip mall there.
Yeah, it's that threw me off, but it was beautiful inside. And he bought us shots, and we were like talking to him, and Jax was there, and the other guy, I can't remember his name. He was on for like one or two seasons. He had like dark hair, dark features, very attractive.
Max?
Yes, 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 yes.
Okay. Okay.
So hot in real life.
Uh-huh.
So hot in real life. Um, but Schwartz was just like it was right after Sandoval too. It was like that May or June right after that.
Uh-huh.
Um, so yeah, he was super nice, but like, I mean, yeah, that's fine. Cry. Speaking of celebrities, my sister works at my old college, Temple University, and Coleman Domingo is the guest speaker for their graduation today. And
I'm so jealous. That's such a good get.
she said, and I said, like, okay, did he smell good? Like, give me any tea that you can. And she said, he smelled amazing. He's wearing regalia and smiled and winked at me. Anything beyond that became a blur. And I was like, fair. And she said he's
I love
Prince
him.
level cool in person, as you would
He
think he
is
would
so
be.
cool. So he's in this is such a random show, but did you watch 4 seasons on Netflix?
Yes. So
Okay.
good.
Well, I love his character on that, but this is so random. I
I
I
never
was
know what
seeing
you're
this
going to
guy
say. I
when I lived
literally,
in LA. I was seeing this guy who was like really hot, but he kind of seemed gay. And
okay.
then he was like an aspiring actor. And then he ended up in a scene with Coleman Domingo and his lover, his Italian lover on that show in like a threesome together. And he was like playing a gay guy. And I was like, I really
Wait,
think this guy is gay.
I
Do you
remember
remember that
that.
scene?
Wait, they were somewhere else, right? Was that when
They
they
were
like
like
went
at a
to the resort?
hotel and they like called in a third from a dating app. And he was like, oh my God. And I watched it with my parents too. And I was like, I hooked up with him. And I was like, I really shouldn't be saying this out loud.
This is what I mean. You never know what's going to come out. That's great. Yeah. Crying at Tom Schwartz, hooking up with E-list
Back to
actors.
Coleman Domingo though.
Back to Coleman Domingo.
Fuck it. He's on Euphoria. Isn't he
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Rue's what do
Yeah.
you call it? Her
Sponsor.
sponsor?
Yeah. And I mean, this is like a perfect segue into the Met Gala, which was Monday.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I really liked his look. Who were some of your favorite looks?
Mm-hmm. My favorite looks. I sent you Janelle Monáe. I loved her look. Rihanna,
Oh,
of course.
Janelle Monáe was Christian Siriano, right?
Yeah,
I think so.
I don't know who made it. Well, it was like there was a bunch of different.
I
I just
think
know
it
the look.
was
The look
with
was
like the
crazy.
butterflies and stuff.
Yeah, it was like butterflies. It kind of reminded me of Wizard of Oz, but then
Hmm.
it was like machine like. It's
Hmm.
just all over the place. I love it.
I think she was definitely up there. Like when you're thinking
Up
about,
there.
yeah. And Emma Chamberlain too. Like I
Loved
don't
it.
know her that well. Like I know she's a TikToker, but she
Hmm.
always is incredible. That her piece that she wore was hand painted. Pretty cool.
Oh, I didn't know that. I love what she
Mm,
wore. I loved Rihanna and ASAP Rocky.
of
I
course, of
love Patrick
course.
Schwarzenegger.
He
Those are, I
looked
think, my
cool.
top. Yeah.
I I feel basic, but I really loved what Hailey Bieber was doing. I really,
Okay.
really loved Kylie Jenner's. That
Those
was
are so
Schiaparelli. You're gonna
those
say
are so
basic?
like boring though. They never like go, I mean, I know
What?
they were
Kendall
beautiful.
and Kylie?
They never go big. They never go
What
big.
about when they wore purple and orange feathers on the carpet? That wasn't
That
big.
was okay, that was big enough where people
But
like recreated it for Halloween and stuff. But a Hailey Bieber always looks the same to me.
that's fair. That's
I mean,
fair. I
they
loved her,
looked gorgeous. They
but
looked
you wanted to
gorgeous, but
see
it's the
more.
Met Gala. Like, go
Yeah.
crazy. Lena
Naomi Osaka.
Dunham.
Lena Dunham looked great.
Yeah, like
That
I
was a
just love like the go crazy.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I feel like, yeah, they play it safe. I mean, Kim usually does something crazy. Even Kim's wasn't like,
Kim did what she always does.
yeah,
Like the
just like some tight
body
sport.
armor
Yeah.
thing. Yeah.
What did you think of Katy Perry's?
Was she the one with like the head? Her face was
Yes.
covered.
Her face was
I guess I
covered.
was no thoughts. Like I
No
thought it was
thoughts.
okay. Wait,
No
who
thoughts.
was it? Who did like she looked wait,
I think it was Heidi Klum.
Heidi Klum.
Is that what you're
Yeah,
gonna say?
yeah, that's exactly what I was
Like
gonna
the
say.
statue?
Yeah, she looked
She's such a
crazy. And then
weirdo.
Sarah Paulson had the dollar on her eye.
What do you think
Did
that
you see
meant?
that one?
Do you think that was
It
a
was a
dig?
commentary. It was a political commentary, I think. I liked it.
I knew that I fucked with her a lot because I
Yeah.
really like Sarah Paulson. And you know how they said like some people boycotted, and I'd be like, Sarah
Yeah.
Paulson. And then when I saw the money sign, I was like, huh, we're saying
Yeah.
something with this for
Yeah.
sure.
Zendaya didn't go. Who else didn't go? Bella Hadid didn't go,
Hmm.
but her sister
Also,
did.
what did you think of Gigi Hadid's?
I have to look because I don't remember off the top of my
So
head.
I think it was Miu Miu, and
Uh-huh.
it was like hand painted sheer, and then she had like the
I do remember.
underwear.
Yeah, she had the underwear. She was like one of the first people I saw. How could I forget? I
Yeah, but
like
that's
it.
it. It
It's
didn't do
not
it for
like
me.
costume art though. I want to see
No.
like crazy.
Yeah. I also liked Hunter Schafer's look, which she said it
Yeah.
was based off art. Who was the person? Did you see the person who like there were a lot of influencers that I wasn't sure it was. They were like it was gold and they had their hands like in
I did
places.
see that where their boobs were.
Yeah. But not
I
like this, but like they had hands and the hands were
Okay.
like sewn onto the dress.
Okay.
Terrible
I can't
description.
remember. There was a couple people because there was I think I took a picture. I put it I can't even remember. Um she was on White Lotus. She's in that Blackpink or like
Lisa.
Lisa had didn't she? Hold on. Let me look up.
See, Lisa, I
Okay,
think.
those were her. Okay, so Lisa from Blackpink, she had like the white
Oh, the
uh
hands
the
above
hands and she
mhm,
said they were like 3D representations of her
of
own
hers.
arms.
I saw that too. That seemed cool. That seemed like
That
you're
was
more
cool.
on theme. There was somebody else who had hands. Um, I gotta be honest, Madonna's look.
Oh, she looked really bad. Her face looked bad. Like it was I didn't like her makeup.
Yeah, I just feel like Madonna. I always am so afraid of what to say about celebrities in case I ever in a million
Yeah.
years get to work with them. I'm just like, am I going to be looking at Lady Gaga in 20 years on the Met Gala stairs being like, girl, you should have just like thrown in the towel a few years ago. Like, we do, it's all good. We love you, but I don't know.
Mhm.
It didn't do it for me, was my point.
It didn't do it for me. Sabrina Carpenter, I liked it. It actually took me a
Oh,
minute because I didn't like it at first. And then I kind of looked back and I was like, ah, I kind of like it.
did you see what they said that was? They said that it was actually film
Huh.
from the movie Sabrina, like actual rolls of film from the movie Sabrina.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, it's kind of cool.
Yeah.
But like to me, she kind of, I'd love to see like a different hair from, you always know she's going to be in like some cute little outfit,
Cute. Yeah, she's always
Like,
cute.
yeah, I don't
Anne
know.
Hathaway, what did you think of hers? I know you're not her biggest fan.
Um, I didn't like it at all. I didn't like
It
it at
was
all.
just
I
like
don't,
whatever. I know it was hand painted and there was like a beautiful story behind it, but it was just kind of boring.
I feel like usually I don't like Michael Kors in general, like
Yeah.
his looks.
Yeah.
But if I ever get famous and Michael Kors wants to dress me, that's another
Hmm.
story. Do you know who I
Yeah.
really liked? Grace Grummer's, Meryl's daughter's look. That's who
Let me
else
see what
didn't come.
yeah.
Meryl boycotted.
Oh, she
Um,
did. Yeah. And isn't she like part of the board or whatever?
Grace?
No, Meryl.
Oh, maybe.
I think she is.
Okay.
But wow, Grace, I that's the one look I haven't seen. I love it.
So there's this really, really cool fashion blogger, Nikki Campbell. I might have talked to him about him before. I have like a star crush on him or a talent crush. He started probably like almost maybe 2 years ago, and he would just review red carpets from his bed and just like give commentary. This
Hmm.
all started again like 2 years ago. And since then, he has gotten uber famous and now dresses Grace Grummer, Grace Grummer or Grace Gummer? Grace Gummer.
Grummer with
Grummer.
an R. Yeah.
Okay. And Mark Ronson from all
Oh
of
wait,
like
sorry, it's
his just
Gummer
commentary.
without an R. It's
I thought
Gummer.
so. Grace Gummer.
Sorry.
I'm so cool. Um, he's a great follow though because after the big events, he'll do the commentary of like who's he liked and who's he didn't. So,
Ah,
anyhow, what was anything
love
else
it.
from the Met Gala we
Oh,
missed?
there's one person. I wrote it down. Oh, Lauren Sanchez. What the fuck? What was that? She's like
Like she was
supposed to be part of the people setting it up and stuff, and she just looked. It wasn't even like part of the
she looked like
costume.
she was going to like prom
Yeah, it
or
did look like it looked like a prom dress.
like I've worn I feel like my that looks like my prom dress, but mine was maroon with like the little bedazzles here and stuff.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now, and I'm just like so underwhelmed. And she has all
Yeah.
the money in the world, and that's what she went in. I was so disappointed by that.
Do you know I
Not
didn't
that I even like
realize?
her.
Yeah, no. And I just was like, stupid, you're stupid, keep going forward. I was like, I actually Googled her today because I didn't know why she was famous other than being Jeff Bezos's wife.
She was
Or
wasn't she like an
journalist.
anchor? She was a
Yeah.
journalist,
I had
yeah.
no clue. None.
And
I'm
she's
like,
dated a lot of very, very prominent men,
mm,
like
interesting.
athletes and things like
Oh,
that.
okay. I mean, she's stunning, gorgeous, beautiful. Way to pick them.
Yeah.
Anyhow, I love how we're always like, we're not going to get political on the podcast.
We can do little hints.
Hints. Okay, why don't we jump into Summer House? Because girl, girl, before we even get into the end of the evening in Summer House, I love Carl so much, but
Uh-huh.
watching him
Oh, I know what you're
flirt
gonna say. I know what you're
flirt
gonna say.
with
Yeah.
Bailey and
Yeah.
talk about her thong and he's
He was trying
so
so hard.
and he's so attractive and he's so tall and he has so much going for him that I want like how do we get him into like let's teach you how do we get his confidence back because he is not that cocky SOB which we're so grateful for that we saw the like first 5 or 6 seasons and we're super grateful for that we're super grateful for his sobriety but how do we get his mojo back because he's giving me the ick and I can tell by your face that you think the same thing but
The
we love
fact
him.
that Lindsay says that he like doesn't have sex, like he kind of gives me asexual.
Really?
Like I even like the way he was flirting with Bailey. She's hot. Bailey's
Yeah,
hot.
yeah.
And
And she
I
looked
feel like
great
he's
last
like
night.
very performative. Like I think he's like I know that this is what people want and this is like me saying this. I feel really mean saying this, but it's like how I feel. It just doesn't seem like he's into any of the women that he talks to. Even last season, remember he brought that one girl around?
Oh my God. See, for me, I feel like it's lack of confidence. I don't get asexual, but it's like lack of, I'm just thinking like, I don't know if I love him. I just wouldn't want to have sex with him. Like,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I would, yeah.
Yeah.
Cause like, is he gonna like ask you for consent? That sounds weird. That's
Oh,
not what I mean. Like, is he gonna like ask you for play-by-plays? Like, like,
yeah. Well, I just don't even think he would.
can I
He is
touch you
having
here?
sex.
Am I allowed to touch your
I
boob?
don't know. I don't even think he's getting that far.
Yeah,
I mean,
no. But
Lindsay said it
also,
herself.
when he made out with Bailey, I thought that was hot. I was like, great, good job. But I think
Yeah.
Bailey could be good for him because she's kind of like quirky and
She's
young and
perfect for
insecure.
him.
Yeah, I'm like, guys,
They're
come on, let's move
perfect.
forward for it. I
I'm all for
really,
it.
I'm rooting for Carl across the board. I, I think we need to get him into a camp of like teach him how to flirt, put a bunch of like young, not young, people his age in front of him, give him some boot camp because He has a lot going for him. He really, really
He
does.
does.
He
Yeah, he
really, really
does.
does.
I what do you think about there's like something we didn't talk about last week and it
Oh
was
God, I know.
Lindsay and
It was
his mom, Carl's mom.
I think Lindsay needs to get the F over it. Like, that's some old lady, with all due respect to Sharon. Like, that's an old lady. And that conversation was so awkward. You're mad because she said that you shouldn't marry her son. You and Carl both said you shouldn't marry each other. That's
I
his
know.
mother.
I
Just
know it was you could cut the tension with a knife. She was so
tension. She
rude to
made it
her.
so
It upset
awkward.
me.
I
It was wrong.
know.
Yeah, it was
It's
fucked
just
up.
like, be respectful of your elders, period, point blank. Put on the face, do the
Yeah.
fake thing, smile, ask her how she's doing, brush it all under the cover or rug,
Yeah.
brush it under the
She
rug
didn't
for
even
the.
look at her. She was like literally her head was one way.
It was so
And
awkward.
I couldn't stand that really that scene really pissed me off. Honestly, I feel like she's been kind of mean to Carl.
And it's
Past the point where I think it's okay.
last summer was fine and you were having a baby. Now I'm like, girl, I know you think you're playing it cool, but you look like you're not over it. And that's
Yeah.
embarrassing for you because
Yeah.
all you're preaching is how over it you are, but like, here we are having a second dinner and you're calling it a breakup round two
Oh
dinner. It's
yeah.
been
Yeah.
2 years, girl. You're the
Yeah.
only one that still cares.
Yeah, there were some shots fired too. I don't even remember
Mm,
what she said exactly, but she kept saying something.
to
And like
Carl.
he was taking it with stride and I was like, "Damn, that's awkward."
It's because he like
And then
doesn't
she redirected it to Kyle and then that's when everything
blow
exploded.
up. Let's
Yeah.
talk about it. Let's talk about it. These episodes are getting cringier and cringier the closer we get. I was super grateful this weekend not to see any of Amanda and West in paparazzi shots. It seems
Mhm.
like since the reunion, they've been a little more low key, which
Mhm.
I think that's the move, guys. I think that's the move.
Yeah.
Because watching these episodes, I mean, I have so many thoughts about last night. I want to hear what you're thinking.
Okay. Well, first of all, Kyle looks really good with a mustache. Let's just get that out of the way. Um, Second of all, God, my
I
hair
think
is driving me crazy. Hold
looks
on.
great. I think they
Okay.
all look good with mustaches. I
They
love
all looked so good. Jesse
Jesse.
looked good.
Jesse I'm like really changing my mind about Jesse too.
I know.
I really like him. I really like him. I feel
He's
bad that I
so
made a TikTok.
endearing.
I know,
Wait,
and I
what was
feel
the TikTok you made? Was it making fun of him?
about his singing career, and I don't even mean it,
Oh,
Jesse. I think it takes a lot of balls to do what
it's
you're
fair
doing.
game.
It was just,
I just reposted he was like singing to this girl in the hospital and he
oh,
was singing What Would Jesse Solomon Do? And it was so sweet.
oh, okay.
Was the like tune a little off? Like was it a little flat? Maybe, but I love it. I love him.
I do. I
Okay,
know.
wait, let's get back. So, okay.
Okay.
So the
Mustaches. No.
whole fight scene,
Okay. So
I don't even know what to say because I feel like did I hear it right when did Kyle say fuck you to Amanda?
yeah. So
It was so
Lindsay,
quick. It was
yeah,
like
so
da-da-da-da, and then all of a sudden it just
he like
unraveled.
fired it across. So
Yeah.
they're all talking about, Lindsay says, let's play this game, Lost and Found. Stupid
Mm.
fucking game.
Hmm.
Stupid fucking game. What a dumb game. So she makes everybody go around and they're all talking about what they lost this summer, what they found. Wes goes and says he had lost who he was and his voice and blah, 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 blah. You're so full of
Hmm.
shit. And he's like, but I found a new friendship with Sierra. And we're all like, okay, if we didn't know what we knew now, we would think this was cute. And you'd have your redemption arc, West. You would.
Hmm.
Okay. So then we go around. It gets to Kyle, and everybody else is like kind of dumb shit, except for KJ. KJ's was
Oh, it was so
freaking
sweet. Talking about losing his
sweetest.
brother and finding, what did he say? Like, I found a brotherhood in you guys and I've missed that. I've only had like father figures who come in and
Yeah,
out. And oh, that was so sweet. He's such a
I really like
sensitive,
him too. I know.
yeah,
I'm afraid this world is going to eat him up, though. You know, like
yeah. Well, if he has
the
Zira,
yeah. Oh, you really okay. Um, you
I know what
love
you're
Dara.
thinking.
You love Dara.
I think they're cute together. I support
Yeah.
them.
I feel like Dara's going to be carrying a lot of weight for AJ, KJ, AJ.
Hmm.
Um, like bringing him through what it's like to have this experience because she has had a lot of followers and all of that. Anywho, we get to Kyle and he's like, I lost myself in my business, but I've really found myself in my DJ career. And they're like, oh, are you guys like, you're really doing this serious? And Amanda goes, yeah, he's going to Vegas. And then Lindsay chimes in, Mother Hubbard, with, oh, you're going to, like, Lindsay made it a discussion of the table.
Hmm.
Now, as a wife, this is, I didn't mean to say as a wife, but I think that if I didn't know what I knew, I would have felt bad for Amanda in this situation.
Same.
Like if we didn't know that she was our like this whole West stuff, I'd be like, oh, like I would have Lindsay's back in this situation. And watching it with what I know now, I'm like, hey Amanda, why were you letting Lindsay one talk to your husband this way? Two, bring your business to a table full of people. And I don't have a third. But I just am like, you brought your entire business to a table. And then after it blew up and your husband started losing his shit, you said, this isn't a table conversation.
Hmm.
Like, girl, you made it a table conversation. You made it a table conversation.
Yeah, okay. This is a very layered argument because,
Hmm.
first of all, I felt like Amanda was playing the victim card. I feel like she's always the victim with Kyle.
And I
And
didn't
she
think that
just sits back,
before.
and then Wes comes to her rescue. Did you notice Wes pulled up a
So
chair and came and sat next
weird.
to her? That, whoa, that was crazy. But
What was
then
he doing? Like, what was his motive? To have her back?
I, a part of me was like, okay, was something going on starting then?
That's
Like
what
it
everyone's
felt,
thinking.
yeah, that was crazy. But okay, in the beginning, there was a second where I was kind of on Kyle's side. And let me
Yeah,
just
same.
explain. Okay, because I'm very independent. And so, like,
Yeah.
I'm going to do things. I'm not going to ask my significant other if I can do it, if it's like something I really care about. And so it's like, fuck it. He can go to Vegas. The thing that bothered me about what he does is like staying out too late and like partying with girls and stuff. But like, if he wants to be a DJ, it's his, like, it's something he's passionate about. Nobody should have to tell him yes or no. He lost the plot when he started becoming like, that was crazy. I don't know if I've ever seen that. Was like top reality show freakouts that I've seen
Did you
on
watch him?
air.
He's done this before though. I also am
That
like
I know that was
Kyle's done
crazy
this
though.
before. I just think like when he said fuck you to Amanda, I kind of got it because if my husband brought my business to a table full of friends and then all those friends started ganging up on me, I would say fuck you too. I would. But I think it's actually funny. Meek said this. Meek said, there's a lot Kyle's not saying right here because Kyle said, Amanda, you're not ready for a baby. Amanda's not ready for a
Yeah,
baby.
I
And there's a
forgot
lot
about
more
that.
that I
Yeah,
could be saying. So it
yeah.
seems like it almost felt like Amanda was throwing Kyle under the bus and then letting everybody like have her back and then is getting upset about it. Like, oh, this isn't a table conversation. Well,
You're so right. I
you
think
made
he
it
was holding back something.
because,
He was covering for her in some way.
and
That
I
didn't
can't
even occur to
believe,
me.
and I would never in a million years stick up for Kyle Cook because I don't like the way he talks to women ever. I don't.
Hmm.
I think what it made me realize is Amanda's not so much the victim. They're toxic as
Yeah,
hell together. They're
yeah.
toxic as hell together. And she plays this like sweet little innocent thing. And he has to like, for a lot of it, he has to like pick up the pieces and do the work so that like, even him being surprised that the conversation about them separating and he's like, this is all news to me. I'm like, what?
Oh, Oh yeah, when Sierra was like kind of playing, like she was almost like a relationship counselor or something, like talking to each of them individually and then coming together and being like, "Hey, I think you guys should take some time apart."
Which was also so weird. Like,
It was
so
weird for
weird.
her to inject herself into their relationship like that.
But it's
I don't
almost
know that I would do that.
but it's almost as if Amanda wanted her to.
Yeah,
Because
she
Amanda has
yeah.
no backbone and is the
Yeah.
victim. And literally 1 month ago, before I knew what I knew, I would have never said this thing. I would have been like, if this was playing today, I'd be like, Kyle's a dick. Screw Kyle. He
Mhm.
isn't nice to Amanda. She deserves better. Let her break up, blah, blah, blah. But now it all just seems, and then you throw the West in it. Like, let's talk about the fact that when Kyle starts getting mad, Lindsay's yelling at West, and West says, I was the only one to stick up for her all season.
Mhm.
And then he moves his chair next to her.
Yeah,
Amy
yeah.
Ziegler had an interesting point on Watch What Happens Live last night.
What'd she say?
She said that it seems like Amanda had feelings for West and was like starting to have feelings for West and was like testing the waters
Mhm.
of whether or not like, and we've all been there where we're flirting with people and like when we're leaving relationships and flirting with people and we're like, I know what I could do if like I wanted to do the thing.
I think so. Was that in relation to when Mia and Amanda are at the beach talking about Sierra, and Amanda's like going on and on, like, oh, Wes needs to get his act together. I don't trust him. She's like, Sierra's a queen. She needs to be treated as such. It felt over the top a little bit. And I think that's what she was talking about in the Watch What Happens Live interview. Like, it's almost like she's trying to convince
Oh.
herself that she believes what she's saying.
Oh. That felt, I think, even if we didn't know that her and West hooked up now, I still think I would have thought that was performative, that conversation.
It was over the top. Even Mia, who's ride or die, like a
Yeah,
really good friend, was like,
actual.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Because
Like,
Mia didn't believe that. Mia did not
yeah.
believe that. Mia saw through that before us. And
Actions
Mia's
speak
like,
louder than words.
and I'm not going to play this game with you, Amanda. Like, Sierra's actually my friend. That's
Yeah,
actually really interesting.
yeah.
Do you
Well,
think
I'm
something was
excited. Wait, go ahead.
Do you think something was going on with her and Wes that past summer?
Yeah. Maybe emotional, maybe it wasn't physical, but there's something fishy. And I know that the like producers and the editors are going back and editing, so we're seeing it in a different way than maybe we would have seen it.
But
But
he
there's
picked up
something
his chair and went
fishy.
and sat next to
That
her.
was wild. That was wild.
If
That's like what your
that to me,
boyfriend does. A boyfriend does that.
he was doing everything he could. Like he stood up at the table. He was doing everything he could without doing what he wanted to do, which would probably be like,
Hmm.
Kyle, shut the hell up.
Yeah. And he was like pushing him out the door. I
Yeah.
don't know how Carl got involved. And then this is all where it comes to like a culmination because Carl all season has been feeling this resentment towards Kyle. They've had this build up between like funding his like
Mm-hmm.
bar and like lover
Yeah.
not having lover boy stalked in his bar and stuff like that. And then it just like all gets to a head. I can't wait to see it.
Oh, are we toxic too?
Yeah.
I'm glad that Amanda and Wes took the hint to like get out, like just take a break from
Yeah.
the, yeah. And then
Yeah.
we have Watch What Happens Live, where I was yelling at the TV. So KJ is on there with Jamie Lee Lynn Sigler from Sopranos.
Hmm.
And Andy's asking KJ, like, hey, what did you think of the reunion? Have you heard from West or Amanda? And he says, I have heard from West. It's the only text I heard from the day after the reunion. It's the only text in my inbox that's unread. And Andy goes, do you want to read it on live TV? And I'm like, oh my God, KJ is like unmedia trained just enough to like he might do this. And I'm like, I jumped up off of my couch and was like, oh my God, is he gonna read it? And then Andy like was backtracking. I'm like, Andy, you're a
Andy was like, maybe
producer.
you should read it before you say it out loud. Maybe you should read it. Like, Andy was even a little
Backing up.
flustered.
I know. And KJ read it. And the text said, do you want to read it?
No, go ahead. Go read it. I
Okay.
wrote it down. I was like,
I
somebody needs to
know.
read this on the pod.
This is what they should do for, you know how Andy sometimes does those like deep readings with superstars and has them like recreate scenes? Okay, so it
Oh,
said,
yeah.
I also don't know. I wanted to thank you for your articulation. Is that a word? Okay.
It was
And
an odd word choice.
yeah, for your articulation
Continue.
and kindness yesterday, despite being hurt. I've been off social and I think I lost touch with how much hurt there was. I'm incredibly sorry. Also, sending you love in regards to your mental health. You shared a lot yesterday. And I know it might not carry much weight now, but I'm always rooting for the best for you. I know it may take some time, but whenever you feel like you're ready, lunch or a phone call would mean a lot in the spirit of healing. No need to respond. Take your time.
I thought it
And
was
then
nice.
I know.
KJ, it looked like KJ was about to cry.
I know because, and he said, like, me and West are real friends. We were real friends. And I also think KJ found a sisterhood in Mia
Yeah.
and Sierra
Hmm.
that he needed and that
Yeah.
he's like in the middle now. And this is what's going to happen, really. West, 6 months from now, is going to be absolutely fine. And
Yeah.
Amanda is, her career's, I do not see anything coming back from this. I just don't.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't. Like,
I
I
agree.
just,
1,000% agree with you.
you gave it all up for that. That's
Yeah.
so stupid. Do
But
you
I
want
feel bad for KJ because, and we can move on in a second, but he's
to
going to be like stuck in the middle. Like, if he forgives West, then
Mm,
he's in bad standing with Sierra. And so he's damned if he does and he's damned if he doesn't. And
I
he really,
really,
like, really cares about his bonds with these people.
you can tell. And
Yeah.
I don't know why think it's worse from the Amanda side of things. And this is just what happens. Guys always get off for their bad behavior,
Yeah.
but she ultimately, I think she had the loyalty.
Yeah. I mean, she was so good of a friend to Sierra. I don't know. I don't know. I switch back every day. It's different.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm like, West is the real villain. And then sometimes I'm
He
like,
is,
Amanda's the
though.
real villain. And
I
yeah.
think West preyed on Amanda's insecurities.
Okay.
Like, Amanda is just getting out of a 10-year relationship and is like putting feelers out there. Amanda put the feelers out. West will like literally chase anything until he gets it. But then once he gets it, you don't want it anymore. So
Yeah.
it's going to
I
be
think there's another layer too. I feel like West is very, like, he cares what the public perception of him
mm,
is. So he does things that don't align with what he actually wants in
oh,
order to get better public perception. Like some of the stuff with Sierra, I don't even know if he really
interesting.
likes her anymore. I think he
And then he
likes
just
her and then I don't know. It just
that's
felt a little much.
it's interesting you say that because when he was talking at the table about what he lost last summer, he was like, I lost my he didn't say his voice, but like he said something along the lines of like losing. Do you remember this? He was basically saying like he lost not he said something that was
I can't
very like
remember.
questionable about like
Okay.
do you mean you lost Sierra or do you mean you lost like the public's perception of you? Like is
Uh-huh.
that what you're
Uh-huh.
talking about?
Yeah.
Mm,
I
mm,
think
mm,
he
mm.
really struggles with that.
I bet. I
And that's
bet.
why he
But like
gets tripped up and he doesn't say things because he's like, oh, I shouldn't dig my hole deeper and stuff like that. When he's like when Sierra was like yelling at him at the table last season, or
yeah.
when he was at the reunion and she was talking to him, he was just like silent, like frozen.
Puss. Puss.
Yeah,
Puss.
he is a puss. And he did it again this one.
Okay, who do you think this is a real question? Who do you think out of the Summer House guys has the biggest wiener?
Oh, okay. So we've got KJ, we've got Carl, we've got
And we've,
Kyle, we've got West. Who else is
we've
there? Oh, Jesse,
and new guy Ben.
Ben.
And we've seen you think Ben?
Yeah,
Just Ben right off.
just
Look,
Ben.
I'm going.
Who are
KJ.
you going?
KJ.
KJ? Okay.
And
I
who
think
gives off
Ben.
and who gives off the most BDE?
And that's why I think he has the biggest
Wait,
dick.
you think Ben gives off the most BDE?
Yeah.
Oh, see, I think Wes gives off the most BDE. That's why it was so utterly disappointing for us to all
When
look
you
at those
saw
small
it.
hands. And I was like, oh, God. Imagine you're going through all of this and your dick pics leak.
Insane.
Am I evil?
Insane.
Am I evil? All right,
Was
let's break
it
it
first
down.
Kyle or first Wes?
I don't,
Who's released first?
I don't know, but they're just like they're like ingrained in my brain that they're
Well, I
never
was
going to
at the
go away.
office. I was at the office when I received it, and I was at my like little cubicle, and I was like, let me just look at this real quick.
Holding it up to your face this close, like, oh, let me get my glasses. Let me put my glasses on. So disappointing.
Yeah.
God. Ugh. You know who has great DPs out there? Rob Roush from Love Island.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. If anybody's looking for something. Also, wait, I was thinking about this. Do you know what the Quinn app is?
No, what's that?
Okay. They should sponsor me because I talk about them so much. The Quinn app is a phone app that you can get stories, erotic stories to use for yourself.
I've heard
And
ads for this. Okay.
okay. And so they get famous people to read some of these stories. And Rob has a full story on the Quinn app. If you're ever
I did
looking
not know
for a
that.
fun Friday night. And it's you just hear voices and it's like
Huh.
you can pick your genre of what you like or want to
Do you
do.
pay for this?
It's $7.99 a month. And let me be honest, I pay for it. It's worth every penny. Some like 26-year-old told me about it and I was like, "Oh my God, that's so weird." And then I looked at it
That's
and I was like, "This
so
is amazing."
built for women. I'm
It
sure the
is
creator is a woman.
it has to be. Like there's male stuff on there and stuff for female, but like it's absolutely built for a woman.
Yeah.
It's like everything you wish that Pornhub and YouPorn could
Hmm.
be. It's all of that.
Hmm.
It's 100% for women. Anywho, mom and dad, I hope you're not listening.
Yeah.
Let's get into the Doomscroll debrief. What do you got this week?
Oh, okay.
You have
Should I
some good
go?
ones.
Well, I don't know. I'm like, should I say the first one?
I
It's
think you
kind of
have to.
depressing. Okay.
I know, but
I don't know if y'all have been keeping up with the cruise ship it's like off the west coast of Africa, and they have the hantavirus, and there's 7 cases confirmed. 3 people have died, but it's just like all these people are just stuck on a cruise ship on like in the middle of the ocean, and it sounds like my worst nightmare. I've never been on a cruise. I'm a little bit afraid of cruises, to be honest, because of shit like this. Like that's
at this
terrifying.
point, and so, okay, what is the hantavirus? And how I saw like, and how do you get it? Isn't there only two
It's
ways that you can
from
get it?
rodents. It's from rodents. So they don't know like how, they don't know where it came from, but it's kind of freaky. Like this is like kind of how COVID
I
started, but
know, that's it. No.
luckily they're like isolated to a cruise ship, but it is crazy. And it sounds brutal when you get it. And I feel there was this video that went viral of this guy on board and he's like, this is not a joke. And he's like crying and stuff. And it's sad. It's like, I don't know when they're going to get off that cruise ship. I will never take a cruise ever, ever,
Yeah,
ever, ever. Mark my
I
words.
think
Like that's
same.
terrifying.
But like, okay, sorry. I also saw that you can't spread it. Like you can't like spread it person to person.
I think I saw
Oh my
that,
God, like is it
but
like in the
then
food or something?
well, they're trying to figure out how they got it, but somebody said the strain is like it just came out that the strain is connected to person spreading.
Okay.
But
Hmm.
oh, another thing I saw is that the doctor on board is severely ill too. So anyway, it just sounds like the worst nightmare. Okay, let's do
Okay,
something a little bit. Let me do one more just to
great.
like
Oh, this one's
improve
funny.
the mood. So into
Hopefully
like
there's a
suitcase lore and like influencer suitcase. Because okay, so
suitcase
like
lore.
also speaking of which, I fell for like the whole base, base
Same,
luggage. I got
same.
one.
Well, I have the weekender bag. I
Okay.
fell for a way. I get the
You felt,
suitcase
I know.
lore.
It's such a, well, so Ramoa is the brand that
Mm-hmm.
is like really viral with influencers. And I looked, the prices are anywhere from like $1,500 to $2,000. And they're like mostly like the popular one is like the metallic looking hard shell suitcase. And
Fifteen
John
hundred
Summit,
dollars.
it's insane. And wait, by the way, so John Summit took a video of it like coming out of the bag drop at like some airport,
That
and
was
it's
the
just like completely
funniest
fell
video.
apart. And it's like they had to
Wrapped
like put it in a
together.
container and like wrap it together because
With
it broke in half.
plastic.
And then he posted another video of him like lighting it on fire. And
That's
all
good.
these people have come out on TikTok to be like, yeah, I bought a Ramoa and it was like the worst idea ever and all this shit. And I just think it's so funny. Like, apparently, John Summit has bought 8 of them. And I'm like, if the first one broke, why do you keep buying them?
He bought there's got to be
That's what
other
it said.
brands.
I know. Anyways, I just love like Tana Mojo came out with a video about it
Is
and
that how you
like
say her last name?
yeah, Tana Mojo. I
Oh
know that
gosh,
one because I used to
that's so
listen to her
crazy.
pod.
Okay, that's
Canceled.
interesting. Canceled. What is she
Hmm.
famous for? You
She
know,
was a big
very niche
YouTuber.
people. Okay.
She's not niche, she's huge. Dan and
Oh,
I love her. So she was
okay.
really big on YouTube
I'm
and she's
so
been
old.
canceled like 10 times.
Wait,
And so she
she was
came out with a
on,
pod.
wasn't she on this show, like this reality show where they all live in the same house or something?
Oh, I don't know.
No, is she trans?
No, her friend is though.
Who's her friend?
God, what is her
It's okay.
name? I forget. It's gonna drive me crazy.
I'm
Her
like
friend
wondering.
has been like covered in controversy,
Okay.
and like she's
Is
the
she
girl who.
Asian?
Oh, wait, are you thinking of Nikita Dragon?
Oh, yep. Sorry.
Okay, no, that's not her friend, but
Whoopsie.
well,
Sometimes I feel
yeah, you
so old.
Tana Mojo's follow her on TikTok. She's so
Okay.
funny.
Okay,
I
great. I
love her.
always love a good TikToker to follow. My TikTok, the people I
Okay,
follow on
who are
TikTok are so
yours?
random.
Tell me
Okay,
your
so
Doomscroll.
my Doomscroll debrief this week is the Brooklyn Bubby. This
What?
sounds crazy. So you know Bubby, it's like a Jewish grandmother. So it's this
Okay,
like
I didn't know that.
she keeps popping up on my TikTok, and she's this like amazing tanned white-haired old lady from Brooklyn who always gets these like crazy colored nails, drinks Diet Coke, is a little demented, but just is like fuck everything. And she's all over my page and
I
it's
love it.
amazing. Yeah. And then the other one I have is Coco. Coco is some small New York influencer's mother. She's in her 60s and she just moved to New York and she's taking all of these videos and wants to become an influencer in her 60s and like
It's
is
so
telling everybody.
cute.
I know. And like
I love
overnight,
that.
she's got like a lot of followers and it's this like very niche, like people being like, "Oh my God, you guys have to follow Coco." She's just like, I'm experiencing life for the first like again, it's 60 something and
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
fulfilling my dream of doing this, blah blah blah. So yeah,
Love
there's
it.
yeah, Hantavirus, Coco, John Summit's Remoa luggage,
Luggage.
and Brooklyn Bubby. That's what we got for you. We are not done talking. We barely got through half of our outline.
Hmm.
But we'll be back next week. I think we're probably going to switch our release dates to Wednesdays, Thursdays.
Okay.
Um, so if you're looking, don't be afraid. We'll update that on our socials. And if you haven't already, subscribe, like, follow us, leave us a review, tell us how much you're enjoying it. Don't tell us if you're not. And we'll be back next week with an all new episode.